Dave Santarelli from the Santarelli Trading Exchange. Jeff Walker here. We're going to go over, Jeff has a few questions here.
Yes, if you haven't seen any of our other videos, these are all designed for people like me that have just a very rudimentary understanding of options, but I want to learn. I have been placing trades, just the ones Dave recommends, the official trades, and I'm up 157%.
That's great.
Since the beginning of the year. But I don't really know what I'm doing, and I'm trying to learn, and we're trying to make this a little bit easier for everybody. But one question, and I thought about this when I began, you know, money doesn't grow on trees.
Yep.
Everybody has a different amount that they're willing to risk. Position sizing in the beginning.
Very important.
Because if you go in full bore and then you hit a losing trade, you can be wiped out.
Yes. And a lot of members too, you know, they'll come in, you know, there's different mentalities. Some of them, they want to come in, they think they're going to get rich quick with the market overnight. That's not going to happen, you know. It's really discipline here and knowing what you're doing. So basically position sizing, what we're doing. First off, guys, you want a virtual trade first, okay? Virtual trade, if you want, it's very simple. Follow our trade plan. You could go to How the Market Works. TD Ameritrade has a great platform there to virtual trade. You could virtual trade. Once you see you're doing that successfully, then you could hop in and start trading live. So basically, he was asking me, you know, what percentage of a trade you put into per trade. And, you know, there's all different things out there. I've personally learned anywhere between 3 to 8%. But, you know, that's different with options. You know, that's trading shares of stock. So with options, anything less than a $5,000 account, me personally, again, I'm not a financial advisor or broker, but this is what I've been taught by my mentors and what I've been doing over the past 10 years of my trading career. Anything less than $5,000, between 8 and 15% into that one trade. Okay, and never more than 50% at a single time of your account into a trade. And then once you grow your account over 5,000, then you could look at 5 to 8% per trade.
You know, if you
grow the account first.
If you're really risk averse, and I did this in the beginning, only trade the paycheck trades.
I have a lot of professionals that, you know, have work all day and they're not able to trade live all day. They'll wait for our trade, just like him. He's on the radio, and we'll wait. They'll wait for our alerts, and once we send out an alert, we're going to give you our actual trade that we're making. We'll give you our trade plan, and like I said, it's built, the Santarelli Exchange, to follow along really easily with the cycles of our trade plan and the phases. Very easy to follow along. But like I said, trade virtually first. If you're starting with less than $5,000, 8 to 15% per trade. You know, no more than half of your account at any given time into trades. Anything over 5,000, between 5 and 8%, I feel is fine. But again, you know, whatever you feel comfortable with your risk.
So, like I said, I've been taking your trades, and I have a really better understanding now of how you find the entry points. But let's be honest, there are tens of thousands of stocks out there.
Yeah.
So I can't even imagine going off on my own and saying, okay, I'm going to try this stock. There's no setup there. You have certain stocks you follow a lot.
Yes. Yeah, so I've been doing this for quite some time. So, you know, I have a daily routine. I actually have, I give to my members our daily routine here. We're looking at the news. We're looking at upgrades, downgrades, unusual option activity. We're looking at any type of events, quarterly earnings, dividends, you know, anything that might affect any type of, you know, event going on. Like with Apple this week, they're releasing a new product on the 25th. That's going to be a market-moving event. I'm going to be looking to trade that. So it's really about focusing in on the news, what's going on with politics, upgrades, downgrades, earnings. There's so much going on that you have to wrap your head around. I've been doing this for a while, so this is my expertise. And as a member there, you don't have to go into that.
And by the way, what always impressed me from the beginning was, of course, you put out your trade alerts.
Yes.
But sometimes I'll get an alert, and I go on the on the website, and I find out you've just announced something, some big breaking story that would dramatically affect the markets.
Like Boeing.
Like Boeing, and Drudge didn't even have it up yet. So he's quick and he's on top of things. So I kind of use you as that barometer to keep me on top of things during the day when I have a big radio show, and obviously that's where I have to be focused. And I've only been trading your official trades. So
And you're doing pretty good with
I'm
those,
doing pretty
right?
good, but not knowing exactly what I am doing. So we don't want to trade just any stock because of the
You don't
setup.
want to trade any SMA crossover. You know, like I said, you want to trade when there's news, an event happening, and you're following our trade plan. If you're following our trade plan and there's some type of news event, you get that SMA crossover, you have positive news, that's a good entry into that trade, that stock with our trade plan.
Okay, it's been working for me, and again, it is so simple, and you don't have to fully understand it yet. Just be cautious.
And we're in the trade room live all day.
Right.
If you guys want to come in, if you want to sign up for a service, in the trade room, I'm there all day long answering questions and there to help anyone.
I often check in the morning before I go to work. You guys are insane. You're already dissecting the whole day and throwing ideas around. But again, I'm not the type of person that can stay in the trade rooms. So I don't want anybody to think, oh God, I'm going to have one eye on my computer all day. I certainly don't. And that's
and he's just trading the official trade alerts and usually the paycheck trades. And like I said before in our other video, a paycheck trade we might get early on in the crossover here, early on in the breakout momentum or the breakdown momentum. So those paycheck trades, when I send those out, they're usually my more secure trades I feel good about. And
that's why I play that.
And I'll usually even make a larger trade with my paycheck trades, you know. So you're trading those, you're up 157% already this year.
And something just came to my mind, and I love this even though I'm betting that your members hate it. I love the fact that maybe 1 week, you know, the markets are just kind of drifting trendlessly.
Yes.
And there might be one trade at the most, and occasionally a week with no trade. And why I like that is I only want to trade when the odds are in my favor.
Exactly.
I'm not here to gamble. I'm here to make money. And I'd rather have it be slow and methodical than I'm just going to take a hunch on this one, or I haven't traded in a few days. I got to get into something. I love it. It makes my life easier. I'd rather have a few really good trades than a bunch of haphazard all over the board trades. So I appreciate that. I don't want to get into a bad situation. So when I see that you're not recommending anything, it means the conditions aren't good.
Yeah, usually when we have new member signups, they'll ask me where's the trades. And if you go to our website, in the background you can see here, you'll see right here, here's our website. If you want to sign up, you could go join. But if you go here, you'll see quality trades versus quantity of trades. And that's so important, guys. You know, if we're in the no trade zone, there's no reason to force a trade or make a trade there.
You know a good analogy, if anybody ever gambles on football games, I know guys who will bet one game a week. Once in a while, none. And their win percentage is crazy high. Then I know the guys, they got to have money on every game. And they're losing their paycheck every week. You can't predict every game. You can't be in every stock.
You wait for that right trade setup, the right trade plan, and the right event, and you can do really well.
Right, and of course, as you start doing well, your bankroll increases, and you can start slightly doing larger
trades and whatnot.
Speculations. Right.
So,
no, I love it.
And again, guys, we're in the trade room live all day. So if you have questions, if you need help, if you're new to trading, we have trade courses too you could take on the Trade Coach page on our website.
Sounds good to me, Dave.
So if you guys want to sign up, you could go to www.thesantorelliexchange.com. There's our website in the background there. Use promo code YouTube, and we'll see you in the trade room, guys. Take care.